you, baby, and I don't know what to do. I'm addicted to you, baby, 'cause I can't stop thinking of you. I'm addicted to you, you. All the things that you do, when you do what you do.
It's been a rough ride on this rocky road. Lover's Lane got many twists and turns, but since your heart is pure as gold, I'm a fiend for your soul, 'cause you're food for my soul. I can cruise with control if I don't lose my control. You are euphoria, I just want more, yeah. I adore me more, I swear I want more, yeah. You are the apple in my eye, the candle with no light, just waiting on my flame so you can see through the night. I am high as a kite when you're in my near sight, and I'm geeking for your presence when you vanish through the night. Just wanna rip through them panties and take me a bite. They say nothing is forever, but I need you for life.
To you, you. All the things that you do, when you do what you do. I'm addicted to you, baby, and I don't know what to do. I'm addicted to you, baby, 'cause I can't stop thinking of you. I'm addicted to you, you. All the things that you do, when you do what you do.
Hey, little brother.
Jones.
Gotta bust down, call it president. Yeah, I can't even lie, man, I feel innocent. Ever since I put him down, I've been down innocent.
I put my soul on it, more valuable than diamonds and gold on it. The gift of gab, but never told on us. Knows they bow to this invisible code on these cold corners. Hard-headed, never listening when my mama tried to warn us. When the beef was upon us, we locked the block down to the point where the county police couldn't creep upon us. We been bodying shit ever since they killed Lil Tony. Love you, trust none, is what Roscoe showed me. $1 million dope spot, it's hard to beef and get money. So we buried all the ops and got back to the money. My nails dirty, hands bloody, phone deposits all money. MCM stuff to the max, nigga, with all money.
And we touch down like the president. Yeah, yeah, gotta bust down, call it president. Yeah, I can't even lie, man, I feel heaven sent. Ever since I put him down, I've been down innocent. Yeah, yeah, and we touch down like the president. Yeah, yeah, gotta bust down, call it president. Yeah, I can't even lie, man, I feel heaven sent. Ever since I put him down, I've been down innocent. Yeah, 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 cold blooded, he just in me, I was raised. Hopping on stage, if I ever feel play. Had a flashback, I was riding down page. Wrote so many raps, I can't even find a page. So I wrote it on my hand, last off my head. Wrote the code with my mans, last off with your head. I can't even lie, I've been talking to the dead since my cousin Quilo died. I ain't been taking my man. Bled tears on my eyes when my uncle got the time. 36 years, 'cause a nigga.
I woke up this morning,
Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind.
I woke up this morning.
Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I'm talking skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on a million, ain't got no time for you haters. Skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on a million, ain't got no time for you haters.
Fast lane screaming all gas, no brakes. Been out just since a baby, low my nose, I need a break. I ain't talking federal cages or the state. I'm talking Dubai, Miami, or LA. I ain't waiting on it. I'm booking my flight today, 747 worldwide points when I slide. Addicted to foreign automobiles before I could drive. I came from the mud, but had to put that pride to the side. Since then I ran it bag up 1,000 times. Copper color interior, gray goose. Paparazzi thumbs up, telling me great shoe. Haters saying sorry, I don't know why I hate you. I woke up this morning,
Money on my mind, Money on my mind, money on my mind. Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I'm talking skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on a million, ain't got no time for you haters. Skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on I woke up this morning, count my bag, they hitting my line, I'm making a man. Ran it up, they coming in line. My niggas, I'm ready to crash. Hey, why would you play with me? No, I'm trying.
My co-host.
Straight from the bag. I put it in, straight from the bag.
Miss Mink out of the ATL.
Yes, it's me in the house. Hey, little brother. Justin, get me up on the screen. That's right.
Very great topic. So call in 515-599-1687. Talk to us. We'll talk back. We would love to hear your opinion. Luxury versus charity. What you think about that? Call in. Let us know your opinion.
Yes, luxury versus charity. Well, I mean, the pricing, negotiating, and pricing disputes. How do people feel that they can dispute and try to negotiate what it is that you charging for your luxury service or product that you offering? How can you do that? How do you expect for a business to grow if it is that you always want to come with a discount or negotiate what it is that they charge? You can't tell me what it is that I can charge. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, I feel the same way about that. But what do you think about the charity part? Where did the charity fit in?
Deals, huh?
Yeah,
Everybody always want a deal, huh?
Have charity become a luxury?
Hey, charity, yeah, for some people because they. That's right. For some people. Yes, because they want you to provide that great service it is that you provide, but they don't want to pay you for what it is that you charge.
Well, that's only for the certain people, though, Because, hey, they'll go and patronize certain people, and then certain people they don't patronize, which they'll go spend their money with the white people. But, when it comes to spending money with each other, we're not supportive at all. We're going to complain. We're going to nickel and dime. We're going to try to get the cheapest of the cheapest. If we got the same thing the white man got and we got the same price, you better know they're going to come and nickel and dime us all day long. Let me get about $10 off. I only got about $20. The shirt ain't number $24.99. If you got 20, you got 24.
Right, absolutely. I don't know about. I'm pretty sure that we all done experienced that. I done had a lot of that experience, especially down here in the ATL. You'd be surprised as far as to you living in this big house, and not trying to judge you just because you're living in this big house, but you want my company to come and clean your house and provide, because we provide a luxury service. We do. And you want me to provide my luxury service, but you want me to only charge you what? $100? Nope. And I'm gonna be cleaning 4 or 5 bedrooms. No.
Like I said, and I don't, a lot of people may disagree with me, but I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. It's about the skin complexion, because if you let a white company show up to clean that, they gonna give them whatever it was that they already asked for. They not gonna change a word. They're gonna do it. And hey, you pull up, you tell them your price, you too high.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, I've really had that experience with my cleaning company. I've had some good experiences. I mean, for the most part, and I'll say out in the area that I live in, I don't have to worry about anyone really disputing what it is that I'm charging. And then once it is that we finished the job, Johnny on the spot, giving good tips and wanting to call you back. But let me go a little further a little further west, south, and a little bit down south. Then it's a whole different story. It's a totally different story. And it's big houses all over Atlanta, but they don't want to pay you. Don't want to pay you. So, hey, you know what I say? I know my worth. And that's what, it's all about. Knowing what your skills are worth. Don't let anybody dictate what it is that you are charging. If you're confident in what it is that you are doing, hey, they either gonna roll with it, pay it, or move on.
And that's true. And that's true because you know one thing about it is I learned that everything and everybody is not for you. And God will send certain people or the right people in your path to boom your business. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to just stay consistent, stay grounded, believe in yourself first. And then, hey, everything else will fall in place. Because everybody is going to always try to hustle. I don't care what you say. Everybody trying to look for the low until they go deal with Neiman's, Saks, Macy's.
They give them the
You
whole
feel me?
deal.
Yep.
Walmart.
Oh no. They now wait a minute now. They come in Walmart. They want to negotiate. They want to find out if they see something on the shelf and you know they don't agree with what the price is, or if the number done turned upside down. Oh heck, that's a good one right there. Because they're gonna tell you, well, that said $10. Oh, There, it's missing a zero. It's supposed to be 100. No. They're going to negotiate at Walmart, too.
But what happened to you honoring the price that was up there? You know, that was once upon a time. You know, if you had $5.99 and it actually was $8.99, but your worker forgot to take that off, you know, they used to honor that. You know, what happened to that?
Well, you know what? Hey, times have changed.
You know what I'm saying? They don't honor the game. Like, they want you to pay the price when it comes down to them, but when it comes down for your service, they want you to give it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it was so funny that I had presented a proposal to Walmart in reference to doing deep cleaning of their bathrooms, and they ended up not going with my proposal for the simple fact and reason being that they had their in-house workers, but the job wasn't getting done. The bathroom still, not sanitized and all that. They keep it a little clean, but it's not sanitized and all. So then they wanted to come back to me and ask me about, what it is that I can do as far as to my original quote. Was there any wiggle room or working room? My quote is what it is. As far as what it is that I told you,
trying to treat you like a charity case, or
yes, trying to
They wanted the luxury, but they didn't want to pay it. They wanted the charity.
Okay.
They wanted the luxury given through charity.
Right, exactly. No, it's not gonna happen like that. For the simple fact and reason being, when I clean it, it's gonna be cleaned and disinfected. And then people don't think about your time. Time comes along with what it is that you are providing, that product, that service. You have things that you have to pay out, especially when it is that, you are a business. You have to pay out for marketing. You have to pay, if you have employees, you got to pay your employees. You got to pay the time it takes for you to travel to their location. People don't think about that.
But, when I think about charity, I think about, organizations raising money to help the homeless or to help people that's less fortunate. And when I think about charities, but charity has became a whole nother level nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey, the hustle is so real to where, charity is not charity anymore, for real, when you think about it.
Nope, it's not. It's like we talking about tonight. It's literally people trying to get over on what it is that you are providing as far as services or products. I mean, hey, it's all about negotiating. And I know that everybody is having a little bit of hard times and everything, but there is different backings behind entrepreneurship. When you have a business, you are building that business where you can offer jobs, where you could give skill, help people develop skills in reference to doing certain things. But people don't think about that. They just think about if you come in to provide me a service, or if you are selling a product or whatever the case may be. Come on now, I know you can mark that down. I know you ain't paying that price for it, so you can mark it down.
Yeah, but like I said, it's
That's why we gotta stick to our numbers. Like, you gotta make them pay for what it's worth. You know what I mean? Like,
because certain communities,
you see, they want to come back to you because they seen that the workers wasn't doing what you was offering in the first place.
Yep, because it comes, when you have certain backings or you have ratings, they can go and view your ratings and, hey, I'll just toot my own horn right now. It's a 5-star. So if you have a 5-star rating, then you know that you're going to get a luxury product, well, a luxury service. Right. So, hey, and I don't have steps.
Perfect example. When you go to a 5-star hotel, you expect 5-star service. You know what I mean? You expect, and you're gonna pay for that 5-star. You looking at those ratings, and you knowing like, yeah, okay, they gonna have this. They gonna have that indoor pool. They gonna have that sauna. They might have this. You putting expectations with that.
Be up to about 1,000.
Yeah, you sleeping comfortable, all that, because you're paying for that. You want to pay. So when you want good service, we got to be willing to pay. That's just like people be wanting to go buy good quality clothes, and they spend all that good money on it with no hesitation, with no negotiations or none of that. And they quick to brag on the price tag.
Exactly. Oh, I done seen a couple of people still got their price tag on. They doing that still. Shit.
Well, they walking around with it.
Hey, is that rent paid? Is them lights paid?
Right.
Hey, do you have food in your refrigerator? It's okay to live that luxury, though, if you got it like that. But a lot of people have champagne dreams with their beer money. And I'm talking about that Coke 45. So, you know what I'm saying?
Thunderbird money.
Like I said, people have straight took that charity and flipped the game on it now,
Yeah, but they need to lead a charity where it's really at, because there are people that's out here that, can't afford certain things and so on and so forth. But when it is that, I'll go back to what it is I stated. When you are a business and you are a growing business, and you're trying to grow, then there is a means to that, because it helps produce jobs. Although it's a lot of people that don't want to work now, But that does help produce jobs.
A lot of people don't want to work because these jobs don't want to pay them and don't want to give them no incentives or none of that, but they want to slave them. So, I mean, it's a two-way street. Some people don't want to work because of that reason, but some people feel like, hey, we done worked these jobs, slaved all these many years, but when it was time for them to let us go, we ain't even get a 2 weeks notice. We just got to let go. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be hard for people to just up and go back to work, especially when they, some people got comfortable with them little stimulus checks. And don't get me wrong, they was a blessing, but some people got comfortable with them. Some people, they was like, hey, we waiting on that next one. It was the next one, but the government said not so. He here on and sent it back. So,
and that's how you going to get them uncomfortable.
So,
you're going to end up starving waiting around for that check, because that check ain't going to come when you want it to all the time.
Exactly.
Well, hey, but that don't mean that, when it is that there is a thriving business, a small business that's trying to grow, you trying to dictate, what their prices are or what it is that they charge for their services or their products. You can't, go to that beautician. You can't go to that barber. You can't go to whatever the, small entrepreneurial businesses are and try to dictate their prices, because they're growing. If you choose not to work, that's what you choose to do. But you can't dictate it because it is that you want charity because you choose not to work.
That's why I say, people gonna spend their money where they want to spend it. But like I said, I'm a beautician, and I didn't help a whole lot of folks out. I didn't lower my prices for a whole lot of people. But my whole thing of it wasn't about my price, no way. It was about the quality of my work and to get them to come back. So I always was reasonable with my prices. But at the same token, you throw little deals, but you have to advertise it so the people can know it. But even when you do that, a lot of times people still gonna come and try to shortchange you on that. You could take $20 off of a $50 hairdo, and they still gonna come in there. I got $28. $28. Hey, I'm talking about, but they only telling you this after you done rendered your services. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, 3 people then came to me and then tried to play me, and 3 of them walked out out of there with wet hair. Like, they had a whole do. I finished the whole do. And they didn't tell me until at the end that they only had a certain amount of money, and that wasn't what the discussion was. Yeah.
So what happened with? I mean, what happened?
I wet their hair. I said that. I wet their hair and sent them. We called the police and we sent them out the door. So of course you know they was trying to clown, but you don't got my money no way. So I'm gonna send you out of here the same way you came.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Like that.
So how do you handle that, Fast Lane? If hey, somebody come to you wanting to negotiate or get into a price war match or whatever with the services that you may be providing.
I mean, we go through that because people always want to deal. Always want to deal. But it gets to a point where you just, like, you make it clear to people what your price is, and you got to stand firm on it. That's bottom line. I done gave deals, and a million deals, and I look up and I was working my ass off, and it wasn't adding up for me. You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to you only could do so much, and then now it's time for you to do it for yourself. And when you do it for yourself, it's like I got to stand on my price. This is my price, but when you stand on it, you gotta give them their money's worth. You know what I'm saying? Because word of mouth is one of the best advertisement tools.
Yes, it is.
So when you give it to them, and now this is my price. When they go to talk about you, they gonna talk about the price too, and they gonna be like, but it was worth it though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's one of them things.
But I'm gonna tell you the lesson I learned behind that. I did lose a couple of clients. This was when I was over on Mecca. I lost a couple of clients. I'm not saying clients that was already coming, but potential clients that was going to come. But I was blessed with so many different walks of life after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't wrong. The police came and everything. But I rendered a service, and I gave her my I'm talking about gave her everything she wanted, and she was happy. It was just she didn't have my money, and she thought she was going to get up and start cussing me out and everything. So, it just happened like that. But, hey, people, listen, it ain't about charity all the time. Charity is for real for the people.
It's like this. Charity is charity. And you got to separate the business from charity. You know what I'm saying? If it's charity, we're going to make that understood in the beginning.
Exactly.
That way I know I'm giving it to you.
Exactly.
But when you make it charity at the end of the race, or you negotiate my service with charity, like, no, that now you want me to lower my standards, because when you lower my price, that means I'm trying to give you the best price I can, and I'm gonna give you my service, the money worth. You know what I mean? So when you want me to lower, when it becomes a negotiating thing, that's when you realize, like, some people don't understand there's different levels of business. Some business ain't negotiable. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So when you walk, even in a Chinaman, you can go get a half order of chop suey, and I guarantee you, what they want for that box of rice, that's what they want. And if you ain't got enough for that chicken fried rice, you better get you some plain fried. And if you ain't got enough for that plain fried, you better ask somebody, because right now they ain't finna give it to you. They standing on their price, and we respect that every day. We give it to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So we got to learn to stand on our price and give them that service, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for some reason, they try to play us like we have steppers, when really we done built everything. We taught everybody how to do everything that's moving around. We created everything. So now we just got to earn our keep. So we gotta show it with our work. You know what I'm saying? And when we show it with our work, it ain't no negotiating. Because when you want greatness, you got to pay for it. I don't care who it is. I don't care what color I am.
Exactly.
You got to pay for it the same way you pay for everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we got to get back. We got to stand on our prices, because I'm going to give it to you just like you going to pay for it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you know what? I had to learn that the hard way, Fast Lane, because my heart was more into it. And I would feel bad. I would think that I was overpricing people when it was that I first started in the business. So I would feel kind of bad. I would look at my competition, or who I thought was my competition. But come to find out, the services wasn't as good as what it is that I was providing.
Exactly.
My thoroughness and what it is that I was giving, I was shortchanging myself.
Yes, ma'am.
I was literally not charging for what it was that I was providing as far as services until it was. And I'll say this to everybody: you should never feel bad about what it is that you've done or provided as far as services or a product. If you feel bad after it is that you've provided that service or that product, that's because your self-worth.
I was just finna say it. That's our next topic.
self-worth.
Know your worth.
Yeah.
Know your worth.
Your self-worth.
That way you gonna get your money worth for your works. You know what I'm saying? When you know your worth, you gonna get your money worth for your works. Because now it's like it ain't no negotiating. You can't tell me what I can do. I'm gonna give it to you all the way. I'm gonna give you my all, the best I can do.
Exactly.
And this what I'm charging. You feel me? And I don't want to argue back and forth or nothing. It's just easy as if you want it, I'm gonna give it to you my best. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't, it's okay. I appreciate you anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's at now, because some people don't deserve your time. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how good you give it to them, they still don't appreciate it. You see what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's
charity.
True.
They want you to give it to
That's
them,
why
and they sitting on
start doing appointments.
They want theirs, but they want you to give yours away. You know what I mean? As far as your time, your service, time is money. I don't care who time it is.
I need a deposit, and that's non-refundable. And
and you know what? And that's something that I started doing too, because I wasn't getting that. And that, like I stated, it was a hard lesson. I went to a lady's house that had it was a post-construction clean. And beautiful big house. And Fastlane, you kind of know which house this is because you were there, you went there too. Beautiful. But beautiful. I mean, what wasn't it? It was beautiful. Huge.
$1 million house.
Right,
like
exactly.
$1 million house for real. It don't look like it.
Right.
Work
and
all
so
around
with her, did the cleaning. I mean, when I say spotless, she was so thrilled and amazed. While I was finishing up the cleaning, she on the phone to her husband and her girlfriends. Girl, this lady is on her job. I ain't never seen nobody clean like this.
What?
And the last people that I had, they did not clean like this. But you know what she wanted me to charge her?
What?
$159.
For that big house? What?
Yeah, see, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's
why I say I learned a long time ago.
Built from the ground
everybody ain't for you, because I would have told her, you know what? I appreciate your service, but I will not be back. You don't even have
I wasn't. I literally.
Crazy.
When you lose one, you gain 3 or 4 back. Everybody ain't for you.
Crazy.
You feel me? Like,
hey, this house was beautiful.
Man,
I'm talking
crazy.
about. I'm sitting on the front.
But I'm gonna go back to that.
You know, I'd have been to some nice houses. I'd have been in some nice houses. But I'm sitting on the front. We doing work all around the whole house, and I just sat on the porch and just looked around. And I just whipped out my phone. I started taking pictures. I'm like, man, this house, hey, brand new, fresh from the ground up. It didn't even have no grass yet on the yard. It was still all mud. That's what we was there doing. And we was putting drainage pipes all around. The house was crazy big. I'm talking about stupid big. So 100, what is she? The first room when you first walk in, that's gonna be.
She straight living luxury though. She living luxury though. But then you wanna come and nickel and dime me. I'm sure you worked hard, or you might have had a husband that put you on. But either way, he worked hard, or somebody worked hard to put you in what you in.
I'm gonna tell you how big
you
was.
Knock the hustle.
You couldn't even see the neighbors next door to you.
That's what I'm saying.
This house was fat, bro.
Man,
even pulling in the driveway, you still didn't see the neighbors unless you kept straight down the street.
Things ain't for everybody though.
You know what I mean? And she wanted to pay you $150.
$150, and then she wait a minute. So then when she the next cleaning,
$500 to cut the grass. That's how big the house.
Wait a minute. She didn't tip. She didn't do nothing. And then she called me to set up her next appointment, and that's when it is. And I told her that I would not come back because when I left that house, I was literally so frustrated and angry at myself. I was frustrated and angry at myself because I went down on my what it was, because I'm trying to win her as a client, and she was one of us, trying to show her that I don't play. You know, my company don't play when it comes to cleaning.
They'll break you in, because I had a whole lot of them. They broke me in real good, baby. But yeah, I heard it on and got sent them right on packing. Your money ain't even good here no more, baby. Nope.
Yes.
Nice
So-
tippers and everything, tipping 25. You might have spent 150. But the point of it is that look at how much drama you bring when you come. That's too much.
That's right.
So
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, it's
house
good.
is
That's
huge.
why I say sometimes you gotta lose some to win some.
That house
Yep.
is huge.
Yeah.
I'm talking
And
about
especially
huge.
when it is that I was used to, you know, other houses wasn't even as big as that one, Rob,
house
that I've cleaned. I have a client right now. I go and clean their house, and do you know, every time I clean, and they, you know, they charged on a pretty good end. Every time I clean, it's a $50 to almost and for Christmas
them the
it's
type of
$100
clients
tip.
You continue to keep on doing right, you know, because when they good to you, you gonna be damn good to them. That's why right today I still got 5 solid clients that I didn't have from back in the day, like still come. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. I don't need no
And
more
that's
than
how
that.
you build, you
'Cause,
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Instead of-
I mean,
And keep building off of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because them the ones that appreciate you.
Yeah.
They gonna talk highly of you, and then they gonna even talk to the point where it's gonna be like whoever they spread the word to, they gonna know that them people that's gonna appreciate you too. They ain't gonna even want to tell no anybody's because they appreciate your work. You know what I mean? And that's what
Yep.
it is, man. Everybody don't deserve it. So those that think they deserve it, they gotta be willing to pay for certain things. I ain't saying blow your money, but it's certain things when people putting their hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Yep.
You gotta respect that.
yeah.
Flat
That's
out.
right.
You gotta respect that. You know, you can't expect somebody to give that to you because you ain't willing to do it. You willing to
Right.
work how you work. So however
That's
they work,
right.
that's what it is. Respect the hustle, no matter what the hustle is.
Or where it come from. Because
That's
guess
right.
what?
Absolutely.
Hey, everybody got a hustle.
That's right.
Everybody has a
And
hustle.
I'll use, like, say for instance, Miss Kiwi, you're a beautician, you as an example. When I come and I get my hair done with you, I'm not getting ready to tell you what I want to pay you. I don't care if it's family or not. I ask you, what is it that you charge? Whatever it is that you tell me that you charge me, hey, I have the choice. I'm either going to let you do it because I know that you throw down on some hair, and I'm going to pay whatever your price is, or, okay, I can't afford it, so I'm going to, not get my hair done, because I ain't going to let just anybody in my head. But I'm not going to get to nobody.
But before I let you walk away, I'm going to give you a deal, because some money better than no money
That's
with
right.
certain people. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't even finna let you walk out the door no way. Or even in conversation, if you relay that to me, and you know what I'm saying, I'm be like, oh, okay, I tell you what we working with, and then we gonna go from there. You feel
Right.
me? So I'm
And
gonna
then it
get
ain't-
that
and
money.
then it's
I
not
ain't finna let
charity.
you
It's
go
just
now.
I'm still grinding. I just
Exactly.
Right,
I just
exactly.
appreciate your business. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Some people I would have been like, all right then, just holler at me whenever you get it like that. Because I already done had that experience with you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the difference with, hey, that price disputing with luxury versus charity. You know that you're getting a luxury experience. You know that you're getting a luxury service. You know that you're getting a luxury product, but you want to dispute what that product, service, or whatever costs. That you can't do that. That's not what it's all about. Leave it up to that owner or that worker talking to their manager or whatever the case may be to work with you.
Yeah.
If hey, because there are people, they're going to do deals. I do deals all the time. There's deals that can be done, but you can't come in on right off the flip wanting to sit up there and say, okay, I can only pay you this or whatever the case may be after it is that I done provided you a service,
Yeah,
like you said.
we ain't playing them games at all. We ain't
But
playing
you know
them
why?
games.
You know why they come like that? That's why they steady looking for the service, because the last people wasn't going for that shit, and the people before them wasn't going for that. So they steady trying to find somebody to go for that. Because if they had somebody that went for that, they wouldn't be looking for a service. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But you
That's
right. But see, playing them games though, you mess around and run across the wrong somebody and you get snatched. And see, you ain't gonna even know that you getting snatched. So why even put yourself in that situation? You already know. You come on now. I'm gonna tell you something. Unless you just seen me right on the streets right now, and I picked you up as a client, that means you heard about me through somebody. And trust and believe, if they sent you, they already done put you up on me as who I am. You see what I'm saying? So come on, don't start playing them type of games. Let's just if you got $28, I'm finna tell you what I'm gonna do for you with that $28. You still gonna walk out here satisfied. You gonna feel like Beyonce or whoever you idol. Hey, you gonna feel like her.
You ain't gonna have just as many girls.
Hey, but baby, I'm telling you, because when I get through caressing and loving on you and giving you a service, you ain't gonna even remember you only paid $28 because you're gonna be feeling like $1,000,000 with a smile on your face. And hey, it might just last for that hour, but you got that. You heard me?
That's right. That's right. Because we had a client that we went and cleaned for, and she had a 4-bedroom house and 3.5 baths. And when I say it was like that client had never cleaned that house. But when I say when we left there, that house was like a palace because it was spotless. Let me tell you, we gave her a referral discount. So it was only a certain amount. It was lower than what it is that we normally charge for a house that size. It was lower, but we gave her, we gave her what we call a referral discount.
Okay.
When we left there, do you know that lady ended up giving us $175 more for a tip than what it was that she was being charged? And we looking at each other like, that would have been almost like what we told you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why sometimes you gotta be like, yeah. Cause you already probably been blessed on that one end. So, you can kind of take a little loss on this end. And it really ain't no loss though. Cause like I said,
planting a seed.
I'm trying to tell you, that $28, hey, that probably hit me about $500 at the end of the day. So
yeah, and she didn't call back. It's just that I haven't.
Not with everybody.
Yeah, you can't do it with everybody because everybody take that. Ooh, Lord, they take that and they run with it.
And 30+ in the years, baby, you seen it all, baby. Seen it all and heard it all, baby. I'm talking about people come in with something to the point where sometimes you just be like, hey, just come on. Just come on. Don't sit there. Don't tell me what to do. Don't do none of that. Just come on. Yeah.
You have those ones that you just know. You already know.
Don't come here with that foolishness. Not today. Not today. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but you know what? When they build a loyalty, because they appreciate your luxury, they gonna come back to you. They gonna come back and keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming.
Sometimes.
That's why a lot of times it's best to make them earn that right to be able to get that deal or that you know what I mean, that price cut. You know what I'm saying? Do business with me first. Don't expect out the gate to come negotiating. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk in Walmart. You don't walk in no store publicly and ask for a deal first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna pay, and you probably get down to a few pennies and be like, "Hey, you got a couple pennies? You got the 7? I ain't got some more change." But other than that, you coming in there with that because you already know that you gotta pay that. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we gotta enforce our products or our service or whatever we're doing, because the more we respect it, the more they gonna respect it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this: earn my keep. You know what I mean? If you want me to give you a deal, take time out to see what I could do for you first. You know what I'm saying? Take that chance. You see what I'm saying? You want me to give you something? Let me give you something. Let me give you a good service first. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? You call me back, a returning customer, and then that makes me want to do something for you even more now. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
I done gave you a deal. You know? And that's just part of business. Let's start with a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Do business with me first. Don't expect me to give you my service because my service costs. That's how businesses is ran. We got to pay for this shit. We got to pay for our time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. You're right. You gotta pay for your time.
When you didn't take them walk-ins, but for a lot of times I ain't take walk-ins for a reason, like
because you don't know how they gonna come.
Yeah, like
walk-ins might be walk-in.
I ain't know how I was gonna come either, so that's why I'm just like, sometimes you gotta choose your battles. Like, it be a lot. You deal with a lot of foolishness in the hair salons. You know what I'm saying? And you have to choose your battles, because luxury will turn into a charity, cause boy, he be out there asking for some.
Hey, you say, hey, they get a whole service, then they look at you almost right when you give them the mirror. They like, hey, you mad if I run down to the house right quick to go get the money? I left the house, I ain't had no money on me.
That's all right. Cash out me.
Nah, but you gotta do all
that.
Yeah, you can't even do all that walking out the door. You gotta do that before you get up out the
That's
church.
right.
Cause
That's right.
people play a lot, baby.
Yes.
Man,
I recall I left
they tried to hit me with the fake money. Hold on, baby. I got this. Hold on. We ain't playing them games. Hold on. No, ma'am. That one's no, ma'am. Yeah. Hold on. I'll do it another time for you. One more for them. Hey. See, we ain't playing it there. I wasn't playing those games. I ain't do all that. Goofy.
And you gotta protect yourself too. You gotta protect yourself because people do play games. Because I'll never forget, I left the client's house and she hadn't paid me, and so I text her back. I text her all night long. The next day, I sent her a message and I told her, I said, "Look, let me just say this. I done rendered my services and you should have paid before it is that I left the house, but I trusted that you would pay me." I said, "Now remember, I have your address. I can come back." She hurry on and sent that money after it is that I said that, but you shouldn't have to go through that.
Exactly. Yeah, I ain't have time to be trying to hunt nobody down. I need, man, like, unless we discuss something, prior, I need mine before you even get up. We ain't playing them type of games. We ain't doing none of that. Don't try to holler at me out on the floor. You should need to call me to the back. Yeah, cause a lot of times you be trying to, and they'll run you, baby, real fast.
Yes,
we got real quick. Like, it's hustlers.
Exactly. We have to remember, and other people have to remember too, everybody deserves a better life to change the world. That's the big thing. Because if it is that we are, as I stated from the beginning, if we have a business that we are providing work where others can work and have a job, then hey, don't try to shortchange us, because we trying to help your community, our community, family, our lifestyles, everything. There's a way to do certain things which can improve everyone's ability to make money. And that's when it is that, hey, when you support, like we always talk about, supporting one another, not trying to get over on others and shortchange them or dispute what it is that they charging and so on and so forth. So, hey, everybody support them. Just because you didn't have that idea or you don't have that motivation to do what it is that person is doing, don't try to shortchange that person or get over on that person, because hey, they services a luxury. The charity part, you pay for what it is that you get.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, most definitely. You pay for what it is that you get. So hey, we gotta all support each other and be on board with what it is that we have to do in reference to. I can't tell you what your prices are. I can't negotiate what your prices are. If you decide to give me a discount, then that's what it is. You decide to give me a discount, but I cannot dictate what your prices are at all.
Yes.
Right, real talk. That's real business. Empires is built off of that, standing on their price. No matter what somebody else think, they standing on their service, and they gonna give the best service. You know what I mean? So that's how we gotta be. We gotta stand on our price and give them their money worth.
Exactly. Everything that everything ain't always charity. Like I said, charity is more, in my opinion, it's just for people that's actually in need. You have so many people that is in need for certain things, to where the hustle has become everything that a homeless person, things have been stripped from even homeless people, to where you don't know who to help anymore, because the hustle's so real out here. Like, man, like it's like straight a straight 9 to 5, but they taking it 24 hours because they ain't got nothing else to do. Yeah, and then you see them in the club, they shitty sharp. Like, boy, what you doing, boy? Yeah, I seen you hustling on Kings Highway or out there on, wherever you was at. And that ain't, because you really don't know who the hell. But, that's why you have to stay prayed up too, though, because, hey, you don't know who you entertaining either.
That's right. Absolutely. And you can only be accountable for yourself. You can only be accountable for you and the actions that you do. You can't, be accountable for others, because what it is that others do, hey, that's all on them. They'll get it. Most definitely. But I would just like to say to our audience, basically in reference to the topic that we've been talking about, the luxury versus charity, pricing disputes, don't dispute that awesome service that you're getting, because I live by you pay for what you get. Like you disputing for that luxury service and not paying what it is being charged. When you go somewhere else, the grass ain't always greener on that other side. You gonna get what it is that you pay for. You want that charity pay? Okay, you gonna get that charity fix or whatever.
Yeah, most definitely.
You say that sweep it under the rug, huh?
I'm telling you, man. I almost look like you came in that way. Same way you
right when you leave out.
You dusted off all the tops.
Yeah, like stop. Look, like I said,
you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for, but hey, closed mouths don't get fed, because it's simple. It's really, really simple. If you open your mouth and quit trying to think for everybody else, and just think about what you want and what you need, when you open your mouth to the person you need it from, you'll be better off. Because you too busy trying to think about, just ask for what you need. All they can do is say yeah or nay.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it. And guess what? If that door closed, then walk somewhere else or drive somewhere else and open another door. And if that one closed, then hey, it's all about consistency.
Yep, that's right. Absolutely. That's right. And if that business is offering you a discount or whatever, don't sit up there and say that's still too high. That's what it is that they charged. At least they giving you something off of what it is that they were originally charging you.
Exactly. And don't even go try to spread the word like you came with your whole amount anyway. You still came short. And I gave you that deal. And you walked out the door with that deal. And you still went and tried to put some slick on the game. So come on now. Stop playing.
Yes.
Hey,
Most
that's why
definitely.
they say business is business and personal is personal. You gotta keep
and you
it
have to be able to distinguish the difference.
That way it ain't even personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you my service. I'm gonna give you my best, and that's business. Now that negotiating shit, that shit's just personal, because now you telling me your stories, what you going through, all that, and then now that's making my service. Now I'm taking time out to even hear all that. You know what I'm saying? So to keep it business, keep it business. You know what I'm saying? If you want my service, let's be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you gotta keep it.
But this how you pimp the game up a little further, because then you start charging, because you didn't start being a doctor, you didn't been a lawyer, you they psychiatrist, so you put a little extra on the end, and bam, voila, you done pay for all my services. Because if I had to hear about it, that's money, that's time.
Is money.
You better know it, baby.
So,
Can you dig it?
That's what we gotta realize too. When you gotta convince somebody for your services, they might not need that service. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know you're ready and you giving them a 5-star service, they gotta be ready to pay 5-star money, or at least be prepared for that 5-star service. You know what I'm saying? By showing appreciation. That's it ain't always about the dollar amount. It's about appreciating the service.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I said. It wasn't about the money.
Hey, you keep that 5-star service going, sis. They gonna appreciate it. Those that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And those that don't, they ain't gonna never appreciate it anyway. They gonna always expect more, but they ain't giving more. You know what I'm saying? This universe real. We get what we put out. And that's when they say when you get what you pay for, is also we get what we put out. The energy we put out, you get it back. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a taker, then you're not going to receive like the givers. You know what I'm saying? Because the givers is putting out. That's going to surface back to them. Those that's always take, and they only going to get minimum, because look how small they thinking. You see what I'm saying? They don't even realize the process. You get more by giving than you do taking. You know what I mean? So that's even with business. You know what I'm saying? Like when you show appreciation to somebody else's business or service, when you come along and you have a service or a business, it come back to you like that.
It come back.
When you make it hard on somebody, it's just like when you go into a fast food spot and they ain't giving you what you want, but you forgot you went to a fast food spot for one. You finna get this meal in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, depending on the line. You know what I'm saying? But they giving you what they can. Now, I ain't making no excuse for some of them, but I'm just being honest. Like, when you pulling up, then now you looking for 5-star service in this fast food spot. You know what I'm saying? And really, you getting what you paying for because they giving it to you like ASAP.
Exactly.
Something you could have put in the microwave yourself.
It's always ready. All the time. All they hitting is that little microwave button, bam. Yeah, making it hot. Yeah, real. Or either sitting it up under that light. Come on, you already know what it is. So
why make it hard on them? Because really, they giving you that quick 4 minutes at the most, 3 minutes, depends on who in front of you. You know
chicken
what I'm saying?
cooked in 5 minutes.
You get what you pay for, though. You ain't going to sit down. You in the line real quick. You
right.
in the car. You don't even want to get out the car.
I ain't knocking none of the fast foods, though, baby. I used to fuck with y'all.
I'm just saying as far as what your expectations with what you paying for. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Driving through a line. You want to act like you sitting at the table waiting for them to bring you your food for 30 minutes, but really they giving it to you in 5 minutes at the most. You got to respect that. They giving you some quick. That's what you knew what you was getting, though. You knew that when you pulled up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect 5-star if you know you finna get it in less than 5 minutes.
That's right. It's not 5-star at that point.
You feel me? Impossible.
It's not.
And you can't knock it because you knew that you weren't getting no motherfucking 5-star in 5 minutes. You can't even
That's
do it
right.
alone.
McDonald's, all of them that you gotta wait in line.
Shout out to McDonald's. We ain't calling out no names. We love everybody.
I was just saying. So we get what we
We
pay
love
for.
everybody on Why Not Say It, baby. You
I
already
wasn't
know who
throwing
it
darts
is.
at
the girl,
nobody.
Miss
I'm just saying, like, as far as the timing, you know.
Hey,
what I'm
shots
saying?
fired, pow, pow. You know, I used to fuck
Shit,
with
can't knock
McDonald's
the
a long
hustle.
time ago.
Hey, that's a job too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I know some people
I
say
ain't
what they
knocking
won't
none
do,
of that.
but when you starving, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Fuck what you want to do. So that's a job too. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the
So-
thing, like you were saying earlier.
And
in
I'm like, not to
reference
cut you off, Miss Mick, real quick though. You know, a lot of people feel like McDonald's is a luxury, baby.
But that's what I was getting ready to say. For somebody that don't have, but that's when it is that charity is real charity, and not somebody negotiating or trying to fight you on what it is that you charging as far as your pricing. It's because they appreciate, you know, hey, when people are actually in need and so on and so forth, they appreciate what it is that they get. So there's a big difference. It's a big difference.
It really is. Yeah, it is.
Yes, it's a big difference. So, hey, my last sentiments are support everyone, and all businesses can grow if it is that we supply the support to each other. Then not only that, if it is that you know that this business is, hey, good, or even if it's your first time trying the business out, give it a chance and let it see what it is that you do.
Well, you know, I agree with you to a certain extent. I'm going to say this. All I can say is at least try it once. But if you don't like it, don't go back. You know what I'm saying?
That's
don't
right.
front about it and keep going back and just so you can go complain about it. Just don't go back. Everybody
That's right.
deserves a chance at least once. But everybody ain't fit to go back to. All right, church. Till next Friday. It's your girl, Miss Kiwi. We love everybody. Everybody. Fast Lane, take us on out of here, baby. Shout out to Mr. Miyagi.
Well,
I know you so much now.
Not yet. We got one more thing.
Okay, well, come on then, Miss Mick. Run it on up
We
there,
got a
baby.
birthday on Sunday. Don't play.
Oh,
You know you
man.
wanted. Oh, come on now. We got a birthday girl in the house. Her birthday is Sunday. Miss Kiwi.
Hey, shout out to Miss Kiwi. Thank you. If
Yes.
the good Lord bless
Happy
you to
birthday,
see.
Miss Kiwi.
Thank
So
you, thank you.
be blessed and enjoy your birthday. Oh,
president is
Lord,
in the
have
building.
mercy.
I'm the next president. Vote for me, Miss Kiwi. Till next Friday, baby. We love you. Thanks to our tuners and our callers and our supporters. Until next time. Baby, I feel groovy. Hey, the good Lord bless me to see another day. Another day. It is. And I'm here. I'm here. Do it all. I'm here. Miss me.
Yeah.
Love you.
Struggling to survive, man.
Love you too. Love y'all too. Why not say it? Good night.
Struggling to survive, you need somebody to follow. So I figured, why not give him God?
All I wanted to be was situated. Mama told me to pray on it. God teaching you patience. Trying to help you get your mind out the wrong places. My empire crumbled. The Carter been infiltrated.